Good evening, welcome to the State of Business on our television with me, Kavishka Pereira. Let's take a look at today's main stories. 5 new governors sworn in before President. President instructs ministry secretaries to follow circulars when making appointments to public corporations. News in detail. New governors for the Western, Central, North Central, Northwestern and Eastern provinces were sworn in before President Maithripala Sirisena today at the Presidential Secretariat. Accordingly, Azad Sali was sworn in as the governor of the Western Province, Maitri Gunaratna was sworn in as the governor of the Central Province, Sarath Ekanayaka took oaths as the governor of the North Central Province, Peshala Bandara took oaths as the governor of the Northwestern Province, and MLAM Hizbullah was sworn in as the governor of the Eastern Province. Secretary to the President, Mr. Udayar Senaviratna, was also present on this occasion. President Maithripala Sirisena has informed secretaries to ministries that it is a must to act according to circulars issued by the Secretary to the President when appointing chairpersons and members to Board of Directors of state enterprises including statutory boards and public corporations. The circular in this regard was signed by the Secretary to the President and was issued on December 31, 2018. Furthermore, the President took steps to appoint a committee to submit recommendations after inquiring the qualifications of the individuals to be appointed as chairpersons or members to director boards of state enterprises. The Secretary to the President chairs the committee to review appointments, while other members of the committee are President's senior advisor WJS Karunaratna, 2 representatives appointed by the Prime Minister and a representative of the Secretary to the Ministry of Finance. The President also pointed out that based on reports received, government vehicles were not regularly maintained. As such, President Sirisena instructed the Ministry of Finance and the Ministry of Transport to jointly schedule a program to eradicate the issue. Responding to a question raised by a journalist during the media networking session organized by the Sri Lanka Export Development Board yesterday, Minister of Strategies and International Trade Malik Samaravikrama made the following statement with regard to improving exports.
We are looking at how we can improve trade, how we can improve our exports, and without exports, as the gentleman has suggested, the country can't go forward. You look at our peers, look at countries like Thailand, Vietnam. Some of those countries have been socialist countries before. But they have looked outward and they have progressed substantially, and their exports are over 200 billion. Vietnam's exports are about 260 billion, Thailand is about 230 billion. They have looked outward, and we are a very small country. We have 21 million people. The market is too small for us. So we have to look at the world, and we have to look at the world market and see how we can enter that. I agree that we have to look at improving other areas, improving productivity, improving ease of doing business. All those have been done simultaneously. If we wait for them to be done without doing anything on the export sector, we are not going to get anywhere. For 10 years, previous regime, we have been stagnating. And in 3 years, we have almost 27% increase in exports.
Elaborating further, Minister Samaravikrama also stated the importance of local entrepreneurs improving their productivity.
Yeah, we are also protecting local entrepreneurs, but that doesn't mean at a high cost. We have to protect them, we have to ensure that they increase their productivity, and that all the anti-export bias must be removed. The only way we can, and there we are coming up with a program from our ministry known as the Trade Adjustment Program, and where we will help these manufacturers, the industries, to improve themselves by bringing in new machinery, sophisticated machinery, how we can increase the productivity. We have to do that as well. We are doing that parallel.
Stay tuned for more news after this short commercial break. Welcome back. Responding to a question raised by a journalist during the media networking session, Chairperson and Chief Executive of the Sri Lanka Export Development Board, Indira Malwatta, expressed the following views with regard to waste and effluence disposal of factories manufacturing export goods.
I think effluent treatment is extremely important, especially with reference to the leather sector. In fact, there was a few years ago, there was a UNIDA project down in down south, where all the tanners were supposed to be together, and so that the effluent treatment was done as a common facility, and there were millions that were incurred in that. Unfortunately, due to other interferences, the tanners could not move. In fact, they had made their buildings also. So this would have been one way where the tanners would have been in one particular area. They are still looking, I know the Minister of Industry and Commerce together with DDB, we are still looking out for a block of land where we can get all the tanners to move in there, because otherwise it becomes, everybody having their effluent treatment plants is a very costly operation for each company, and to recycle that water. And I think all the zones that are coming in, if you see the Sitavaka zone, all the washing factories have gone there because there's a common effluent facility. And I think generally as Sri Lankans we have to be very concerned about the effluent treatment that has to be done. And in fact, in the agriculture sector, I must especially mention, all of them are following GAP and good manufacturing practices and good agriculture practices, where the weedicides, the pesticides that they use, the bottles that they use, are all collected and it is not put into the waterways of Sri Lanka. So these are small measures taken where we are trying to have the Sri Lankan GAP being introduced.
The Central Bank of Sri Lanka entered into a Memorandum of Understanding with the Securities and Exchange Commission of Sri Lanka and the Insurance Regulatory Commission of Sri Lanka on Monday to conduct effective consolidated risk-based supervision and for CBSL to be the lead supervisor in this regard. Consolidated supervision is an essential tool for supervising financial groups. It involves assessment of group-wide risks that may emanate from relationships among members of a corporate group operating across different financial subsectors. Group-wide consolidated supervision of such institutions is necessary in order to evaluate and assess contagion and reputation risks posed by such entities to the financial system and to contain systemic risk. In the presence of the Governor of CBSL, Dr. Indrajit Kumaraswamy, Deputy Governor of CBSL, H.A. Karunaratna, Director General of the SEC, Vajra Vijay Gunawardana, Director General of IRCSL, Damayanti Fernando, signed the MOU on consolidated risk-based supervision on behalf of the respective institutions. According to the GCE Advanced Level Examination 2018 results, 4,912 students have obtained 3 A passes each for all 3 subjects. 18,203 students have failed to obtain at least a simple pass S of the 3 subjects. Of the 321,469 candidates who sat the examination this year, 167,907 candidates have qualified for university admission. Meanwhile, the results of 119 candidates who engaged in various exam-related malpractices have been suspended by the examinations department. A significant improvement has been observed in the result of biological science, physical science and biosystem technology streams when comparing this year's GCE Advanced Level Examination results with that of last year. Stay tuned for stock updates after this short commercial break. Welcome back. Trading at the Colombo Stock Exchange ended on a positive note today. The All Share Price Index gained 9.18 points to close at 6,067.66 and the S&P SL 20 gained 14.23 points to close at 3,105.75. The turnover was 68.7 million rupees and 3.1 million shares were traded. Next up is Forex rates. Well, that's all the news we have for today. Join us tomorrow with Biz Roundup on our television at 7 p.m. Till then, thank you and good night.